Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 4.2, which is going to be the start of our project sprint process. So you're taking on the role of student, I'm going to take the role of teacher, and I'm going to guide you through the three phases of our project-based learning approach. So we're going to start with curiosity, starting with our questions, and we're going to begin by exploring a video as a provocation. We're thinking about what provocations can I give and present and share with my students to really encourage their curiosity. We're going to watch a short video clip. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. I'm going to allow you just to watch it, explore it. I've also got a question on the slide next, and I'm going to cue you into thinking about it. So let's get straight into it. I hope your questions and your disposition is nice and open and ready to have a think about what's coming up next. So let's dive straight in, so, shall we say. So let me just click on our video here. I wonder what you might think our topic is about. What about this ratio? So 1 to 5. Perhaps you're thinking, what could that perhaps be? So start your kind of questions bubbling away. What could that be? That the ratio of 1 to 5. What might that? How could that be connected to the video in some way? So there's our video provocation. It's always great to be able to use video as a starting point for thinking, a starting point for questioning. And what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little think about what can we do to capture some of those questions. So we're going to use a little technique called Googleable and Ungoogleable. This is one of your tools that you're going to use. And we're going to begin by just capturing the questions that that video content provokes. And then we're going to think about how are these Googleable questions or ungoogleable questions. Hopefully you've picked up the topic is all about plastics and recycling and microplastics in the environment. And this activity is about you understanding the importance of provocation for your student projects, allowing your students' curiosity to come to the fore, but also a chance for you to practice the skill of developing better questions. To begin, here's your instructions for your activity. First of all, locate and download your resources. So you'd use a little QR scanner and you're going to find that video and you can access that on your device. You'll also see if you can find in your learning journal where the resources are for this lesson. You might watch the video again and just take your time to reflect and to explore what you look with a really close eye, see if you can notice some different things. Whilst you're watching, you might capture some ideas or questions. What are you curious about? What questions come to mind as you're watching the video? And once you've captured those questions and those ideas, start to think to yourself, is this question a Googleable question? So something that could easily be found, the answer could easily be found. Or is this something that's ungoogleable? It's really challenging to explore. It's not an easy answer. It's a much higher order type of question that will go in a very different direction. So start to organize the ideas that you have, your questions that you've got, into Googleable and ungoogleable. Once you've started to do that, then you might go back around and start to go, how could I change some of these questions so that they're much, much richer and deeper and are really more challenging to explore? And it's those types of questions that we want our students to be able to develop themselves and for them to use as a line of inquiry as they explore the project about microplastics or whatever the topic is that you're doing. So have some fun exploring some different types of questions and see if you could improve some of the questions that you have come up with.